Hey guys, this is Rhonda back for another video with Social Girl for God. Just giving you something to think about today. But first I want to say a couple things before I start this video. First, we've been having this conversation and I just want to give a little light to, and I'll probably do it in another video, but just to acknowledge what is going on in the world today. The climate is very big right now with anger and injustice and crime and behavior, all of those different things. So we just wanted to make sure before we just dove right into a video, because one thing that kind of grinds my gears is that sometimes people stay to their agenda and not even acknowledge what is going on in the world, especially when you have a group of people that listen to you. So we want to first say that we acknowledge what is going on, and we have been quiet because actually we're just processing everything that's going on and just really trying to figure out what exactly is going on with the pandemic and this brutal killing. So when we say that we're processing, we're praying. The Bible tells us to be angry and sin not. And one of my first responses, something I found out about myself, is usually when I'm very angry is one of my times that I create the most, because I'm really angry about something. So we want to just encourage you guys. We actually sent out a message to our children, just making sure that they found a creative outlet, or a healthy outlet, not a creative outlet, a healthy outlet in which they can talk about this and move forward and process their anger, and just let them know that we're here to talk to them all about it. And the same for you all, that we know that this is a really just different time in our climate that we have going on, and we're in a pandemic. But I also want to say to be very mindful and to use wisdom in your going out, and that yes, we want to support and protest and have a voice, but we also are in the middle of a pandemic, and we really don't understand this disease and its effects, and every time you turn around it's a different mode of transmission. And so with that, we just even watched the mayor today talk about if you were out protesting, make sure that you get a test. And that right there just gives you something to think about as far as everything that we have going on. So we just wanted to let you know that we are thinking about you all, recognizing and in prayer with you all about this tremendous thing that affects all of us. We'll never be the same after this. And so we just wanted to give a moment to just give you our thoughts and reflections about it, and to let you know that we're praying. Today is June the 1st. And as I mentioned, when I'm angry, it's one of my most creative times. And actually in the month of June, it's one of my creative times, because I was conceived in the month of June. Last month, I talked to you all about organically growing your YouTube page. And I did that video on May the 9th. I started out, and let me just say this to you, numbers don't really mean a lot to me at all. Actually, when I'm talking to you on this video, I'm talking to one person. I'm trying to come across to one person, that's going through what I'm going through, or just, you know, trying to figure things out. And maybe that you've given up, maybe you started, whatever you had going on. I'm talking to that one person. I never know when someone's going to watch this video, if it's a year from now. But I'm just kind of letting you know my journey on this YouTube page. So when we started out, I'm always stopping, because our life is pretty big, you know, with ministry, with circumstances that go on. And this month alone, let me just give you like a recap. When I started this, it was on May the 2nd. During this time, I was home, working home in the COVID, dealing with COVID, dealing with different nuances of the COVID. Cooking a lot, trying to color to help stay calm through different things. Working at a job, decided to resign from the job, went through a drug test and interviews in my kitchen for a new job, landed a new job, started a new job all in 1 month, doing projects for other ministries and still doing YouTube pages and still doing videos, still doing videos, still creating content. The dream that I had a couple months ago, I believe it was April 20th, 21st, was about my friend Cheryl. And I said it in the dream that the Lord, someone said, give her a prophetic word. And my prophetic word was for her to, every time she kept on moving, to keep going. And I believe that that was for me, and it was for the body of Christ. And so when I think about that dream, I think about this page and how many times I've started and stopped and started and stopped. And this time I'm like, whatever's going on, keep on going. And I had a little lull time this last week because I started a new position the last week of May. But I had some good results, and I usually don't look at results, and that's another thing. I've written down weight loss goals, and I've written down how much did you lose, how much did you walk, those types of things. But as far as my social media, I never really have a gauge, and so then I give up because I think it's not working. And this time I really wanted to be very intentional about what I've been doing. So I showed you guys that I created this YouTube folder. It's really a budget folder, but it has YouTube and Blogger up here, and then it has the month. And I started this on May the 2nd, and I started out with 118, and then I wrote all the dates, and every time I did a video, it has the video, and then when the numbers increased, whatever day it increased and I saw it, I changed the number. So I ended the month of May with 146. My goal this month was to keep continuity with YouTube and to bring my blog back up, which I did. And I did 13 videos, but I had some platform issues, so it actually wound up being 11 videos, and these are the days that I talked about my videos. Mother's Day was a different video that I did. Coloring chat was a different video that I did, and a lot of tutorials in this month. But I was really happy about this month. And also I created a Skillshare account and took a class, and so all my notes for Skillshare that I took from a couple classes are in here, and I implemented them right away. So this is what I did for the month of May, and I'm pretty excited about it. I wanted to share it with you guys, and then I wanted to let you know that today is June the 1st, and this is why I'm so eager to do this video. Like, this is my 3rd or 4th time doing this video. But this is my first day, and I put my number down, and then my goal this month is to do 15 videos, 1 newsletter for the month, and I'm going to start doing monthly. That's what I can handle right now. And then 4 blogs, even though there's some weeks with 5 weeks, I'm going to try to just do 4 of them. I put on here as my anniversary, but that's just for me to know that I could get a little slow during that time. I don't have a set date when my videos will come out, but I usually do videos on the weekend, and that's gray. So I try to focus there and then put out my content, and we'll see what happens this month. And what else did I have? In addition to this, I felt so good about this as far as like the data and like writing it down and really having goals, that I said I wanted to focus on some other areas, which is prayer, self-care, fitness, and this here. Those will be my 4 areas this month that I will put like 3 fitness goals down, 3 self-care goals down, and it'll be like a thing, and then how many times you want to do it. And I'll just make sure that I can meet those goals. So I just wanted to come on today to just kind of share with you what I've been doing. Just because I talked about that video organically. In addition to, remember, I showed you guys how to send a message on Facebook to people that you had sending you new friend requests. That also helps too. But more so, I wanted to share this with you, not so much for the numbers. The numbers just help me gauge that it's flourishing, because that's my word for this year, flourishing and growing. But also for me, in the background, I'm creating content that people are requesting, that they're sending me comments and asking questions, and it helps me to do a new thing and helps me learn, and also keeps me out of my headspace and focus on things that bring me joy and help me get out of what's really going on out here. And I'm not trying to escape, but just really trying to keep a good focus and keep a positive mind and trust God in all things. So I just wanted to share that with you guys today. Remember to comment, like, subscribe, and share. And we love to hear if you have any videos or questions or concerns. Oh, that was another thing too. We did some like consultations this month, which was really great. And they were just like mastermind kind of conversations. So I felt really great about that. And we did a lot of talking with family just to stay close and connected. I poured out this month of May. And so I'm really happy about these goals and being able to get them done, and just not putting so much pressure on myself, but giving myself like a guideline to make sure that I did it. And then this month I can work on some more and just look at the month and see what it is that I want to do. So we hope this helps you guys. I don't want to go too long, but be blessed. Remember that all that you do, share it, and make sure that it's for the glory of God. Thank you for joining Social Girl for God. All of you new fans, please share. And thank you so much. Be blessed.